pay homage to the Buddha by reciting Namo Tassa 3 times before we start our Abhidhamma talks. Okay, we recite Namo Tassa all together. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Yes, faithful devotees, dear brothers and sisters in the Dhamma. Still, we are explaining compendium under the compendium of categories. The last two chart of Bodhipakya Dhamma, no, sister? Yeah, page number.
Yes, Bhante, page 16, is that correct? I am at page 16.
Yes. Yes, 16, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, from 16. Yes, right. Now, everyone, please look at this chart. This chart, they are combining all together. There are 37 enlightenment factors. How they divided? Because we can see the similar words somewhere. No, example about the virya. Virya is energy, no, virya. So the virya we can see in the 5 place of and the requisite of enlightenment factors, the 37 under the 37 Bodhipakya Dhamma. You see energy virya. There are 4 places, 4 supreme efforts, 4 virya. Do you remember we explained the 4 types of virya? This is also virya. Virya already explained the 4 places. Same way, the means of again the virya, the 4 means of accomplishment. Virya iddhipada, accomplishment. The same way, the one of the faculty of virya indriya. Same way, power, the virya power, virya bala. And the virya sambojjhanga, the one of the enlightenment factor. And samma vayamo, one of the path factor. Now you can see how many places of virya under the Bodhipakya Dhamma. There are 9 places. There are total 9 places. Under the supreme efforts, there are 4. Under the accomplishment, 1. Under the faculties, also 1. Under the powers, only 1. Under the enlightenment factors, only 1. Under the path factor, only 1. They are total together 9. This is that's why the example. Sometimes we have the energy to accumulate wholesome. At that time, the virya can work different way according to the 37 Bodhipakya Dhamma. So the practically you can understand according to the your energy, your effort. Sometimes some of the yogi, they want to meditate, want to practice maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, etc. So during that period, he has a lot of energy, good energy to control the defilements. Then develop the wholesome thought, develop the meditation object. During that period, the virya arise in different way according to the 37 Bodhipakya Dhamma. Okay, this is a virya. That's why virya we can see the 9 place of under the Bodhipakya Dhamma. About the sati, the mindfulness. Now the sati, 4 foundation of mindfulness under the satipatthana. There are four types of sati, 4 type of mindfulness. Same way under the faculty, 1 sati indriya, the mindfulness of faculty. Under the power also only 1, sati bala. Under the enlightenment factors also only 1. Under the path factor also only 1, samma sati. So according to the this chart, and you can see the total 8 place. Sati already include in the 8th place of under the Bodhipakya Dhamma. Okay, this is a sati. So if someone want to develop your mindfulness step by step, or maybe every my moment, every time, then the different way the sati is working with your wholesome mind. That's why the sati already explained the 8th place. Then about the panya, wisdom, very important. Without wisdom, we cannot do anything. Without wisdom, we cannot accumulate wholesome. Even we cannot see this is a defilement, or this is a good, this is a bad. Everything we can understand according to our wisdom, panya. That's why panya also the explaining, including under the 5 place. There are 5 place under the Bodhipakya group. One is Iddipada, Vimansadipati, Vimansiddhipada, no? The one accomplishment, Iddipada. Same way, one of the faculty, Panyindriya, one of the power, Panya Bala, one of the enlightened factors, Dhamma Vicchaya Sambojjhango, one of the path factors, Sammaditthi. Now, according to that chart, you can see clearly, Panya also working in the 5 place of Bodhipakya group. Okay, there are 5 place. Next one, Ekaggata, concentration. The more important also, concentration. So this one was in the 4 place, under the faculty, under the power, under the enlightened factors, and under the path factors. Now the Samadhi Indriyam, Samadhi Balang, Samadhi Sambojjhango, and Samma Samadhi. There are 4 places. Under the faculty, Samadhi Indriya. Under the power, Samadhi Bala. Under the enlightened factors, Samadhi Sambojjhango. Under the path factor, Samma Samadhi. There are 4 places. Now you can see. About Saddha. The Saddha is a faith. There are 2 places under the faculty and power group. There are 2 places. About Vitakka. Vitakka is an initial application. The Vitakka is this is one of the path factor. Samma Sankappa. They are one of the path factor. And the Passaddhi, tranquility, Passaddhi. The Passaddhi is one of the Bodhipakya Dhamma, one of the 7 enlightenment factors. About the Piti, Piti also one of the Bodhipakya Dhamma. And about the Tatra Majjhatata, equanimity, Upekka. Upekka also under the one of the Bodhipakya Dhamma. Same way, desire, Chanda. Chanda also under the one of the accomplishment group. About the Chitta, consciousness, also under the accomplishment group. Same way, right speech, right action, right livelihood. There are 3 virati. Those are things under the path factors. Now, according to this chart, you can understand clearly, intention is not found in supermundane chittas occurring at the level of the second jhana and above. This is because right intention, samma sankappa, is the chetasika of vitakka or initial application, and the super mundane paths and fruits conjoined with the second and higher jhana are free from vitakka. Now you know about the meaning of the vitakka, no? Because vitakka we are include because of samma sankappa, initial application, the right intention, right? Because of right intention. Actually, the right intention include here according to the super mundane line, super mundane path. Yeah, if someone going to take lokuttara magga or lokuttara pala, super mundane path and fruit with first jhana, at that time vitakka arising together. But someone attain the sotapatti magga or pala with second jhana or other higher jhana, at that time free from vitakka. There no more vitakka. This one also you have to keep your mind. The same way about the piti factor. Piti also not found in supermundane chittas, occurring at the level of the fourth and fifth jhana. Now, do you remember when they attain the sotapatti with the fourth jhana or fifth jhana? At that time, no more piti, already free from piti at that time. Except vitakka and piti, the rest of the factors will always arise in the supermundane chitta. Please refer to the table below. Now you can see about that also explaining here. Now, there are 14 states of requisite of enlightenment, bodhipakya dhamma. What are the 14? Chitta, ekaggata, the vitakka, piti, chanda, saddha, sati, tatra majjatata, passaddi, samavacha, samakamanta, samajiva, panya. How we understand this chart? Okay. Okay. First of all, there are mainly there are 3 columns. First one, consciousness, chitta. Okay. The middle one, super mundane path and fruition according to the jhana. Super mundane path and fruition according to the jhana. Now you know but the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, fifth jhana. There are 5 jhana. The same way about under the chitta, they are explaining mental factors also, chetasika. Usually, how many chetasika arising with jhana? With jhana. Now, universal mental factors, sabbachitta sadharana. And there are 6 occasional mental factors. What are the occasional? Vitakka, vichara, piti, adhimokka, etc. There are 6 occasional. And there are 19 beautiful universal mental factors. There are 19 universal mental factors. And there are 3 virati abstinences. There are 3 virati. And same way, there are 2 illimitables, appamanya, and non-delusion, amoha. There are total 37. But do you remember, illimitable appamanya cannot arise with lokuttara chitta. Then the 2 appamanya never ever arising with lokuttara first jhana, lokuttara second jhana, lokuttara third jhana, lokuttara fourth jhana, lokuttara fifth jhana. Now you see, the last line, before the last line, they say that they are red color mark, they are cut, they absent. Okay, there are 2 illimitable mental factors not including here. Now you can count how many. There are 7 plus 6. 13, 13 plus 19, 19 plus 3, 3 plus 1. And there are 36, including Chitta, 37. Again, now you see that there are 37, no? 37. How become 37? The Chitta only one. Universal mental factors, there's the 1 plus 7, 8. 8 plus 6, 14. 14 plus 19, how many? There are 14, there are 33. Yeah, 33 plus 3, 36. Then the 37. Okay, all together 37. Now, how we understand under the first jhana, first jhana, they are all mental factors 37. The nama dhamma, the 37. So 37, the total mentality, they are 37. Then now you want to know how many bodhipakya dhamma, how many requisite of enlightenment factors. Yeah, how many bodhipakya dhamma arising, how many requisite of enlightenment enlightenment arising with first jhana. Okay, now then you want to know the how many requisite of enlightenment arising with first jhana. This is an important thing. So now you can see clearly. Then they are mentioned. There are 14. There are 14. 14 state of requisites of enlightenment. What are the 14? About the chitta, the ekaggata under the universal mental factors, the same way vitakka under the occasional mental factors, piti also under the pakinnaka, chanda also under the pakinnaka. Same way, saddha, sati, tatra, majjatta, passadya, four requisite of enlightenment under the 19 beautiful universal mental factors. The samma vacha, samma kammanta, samma ajiva under the 3 abstinence, and there were the panya under the delusion, the under amoha group. So this way, now you want to know about the enlightenment, the requisite of enlightenment, bodhipakya dhamma arising. The same way under the second jhana, lokuttara second jhana, no more vitakka. No more vitakka. That's why you see the no more vitakka. Under the lokuttara third jhana, no more vitakka and vichara. Vitakka and vichara. But vichara, not the one of the requisite of enlightenment. And under the fourth jhana, no more 3 jhana factors. Vitakka, vichara, and piti. No more 3. They are absent the 3 jhana factors. And under the fifth jhana also, no more vitakka, vichara, and piti. There are 3. So this way, you have to understand about the explanation of dosa. The how the working of the jhana with the requisite of enlightenment factors. About the next one, the 6-fold purification. Chabbi Suddhi. Chabbi Suddhi is the what are the 6-fold of purification? There are the 6 mundane stage of purification, preceding and culminating in the 7th super mundane stage of purification. These 6 stages are an expanded version of the more common threefold division of the preliminary path. So, into the virtual concentration wisdom. Now, there are 7 stages in the attainment of the supermundane path. In the 6th mundane stage of purification, there are 37 requisites of enlightenment are found in various combination according to the circumstance. Please refer to the Chaitya chart in the next page for details of the 7 stage of purification. Now, according to the Visuddhi Magga also, even one of the Sutta Ratta Vinita Sutta also, they are explaining the 7 type of purification. You see, please go to the under the first, the Sila Visuddhi, the number 1, morality purification. Morality purification is Sila Visuddhi. Fourfold purification, morality. Now, about the Sila, the Sila Visuddhi, the level. Now, about the Sila. First of all, you have to know what is the Sila. According to the lay devotees of Buddhists, because the Buddhist lay followers have to keep the Pancha Sila, 5 precepts, or 8 Sila, Atta Sila, or 8 precepts, or 9 or 10 precepts. This is also morality purification. Theravada nuns, we can say Sayali, they are always keeping 10 Pabbajja, the precept. And for the Samanera also keeping the 10 Pabbajja Samanera Sila. For the Bhikkhu, especially they are keeping Patimokka, restraint morality, Patimokka Sila. And the same way, their Indriya Samvara Sila, faculties, restraint, morality. And they are keeping Ajiva Parisuddhi Sila, livelihood, purification, morality. And Paccaya Pariggaha Sila, Paccaya, in the requisite related morality. So, this is a base of the Sila of Sasana. Then, according to our Lord Buddha's teaching, there's someone they're practicing Sila. This is we call Sila Visuddhi, morality purification. Then the number 2 about the consciousness purification, Chitta Visuddhi, means briefly the 8 attainment, Samapatti, or together with assess concentration. Now, there are 40 types of meditation subject. No, there are 40 meditation subject under the samatha. There are how many meditation subject under the samatha? There are 40. Then who is the practicing the samatha meditation? Example, according to the chart, according to the pagoda chart, they're explaining 4 element meditation. This is also giving assess concentration, because who is practicing 4 element meditation, he can develop his mind up to assess concentration. Then someone practicing mindfulness of breathing and up to 4th jhana. There are 32 parts of the body up to 1st jhana. And the same way, repulsiveness, attention, particular manasikala up to 1st jhana. The same way, skeleton method up to 1st jhana or assess concentration. And but the kasina up to 8 attainment. So this way, explaining about the Chitta Visuddhi. So anyway, you have to know, when we are practicing Sila, the morality purification, at that time also still you can develop the requisite of enlightenment 37 requisite of enlightenment enlightenments. And same way, when you are practicing the consciousness purification, chitta visuddhi, at that time also you can develop the some of the bodhipakya dhamma. And the same way, but the third level is the view purification. View purification is ditti visuddhi. Ditti visuddhi meaning this is starting from the vipassana state. Someone after practicing samatha method or without samatha method, someone going to discern in the nama rupa. When he practicing the nama rupa, mentality and materiality. Actually, what is the base of the meditation object for the vipassana? It is the 4-element meditation. So after practicing the 4-element meditation, he can discern the various type of kalapa in each of the 6 door, 42 parts of the body, and discerning the various type of ultimate materiality, each type of kalapa. The same way, he can practice the mentality also. According to the chitta, because they are according to the eye door process, ear door process, nose door, tongue door, body door. So when he practicing all the nama and rupa, at that time we can say he's developing mentality and materiality definition knowledge. Nama rupa paricheda jnana. Then according to Nama Rupa Paricheda Jnana, this is we call Ditti Visuddhi. View purification. Then after that, he want to know cause and effect according to the depending origination. At that time, he can develop, doubt overcoming purification. Kanka Vitan Visuddhi. And this is the 4th level. But anyway, every purification moment, you can develop the 37 Bodhipakya Dhamma. About the 5th one, Magga Magga Jnana Dassana Visuddhi. Magga Magga Jnana Dassana Visuddhi is the path and non-path knowledge and vision purification. Actually, the some of the meditators, after practicing the cause of effect knowledge, means the Paccaya Pariggaha Jnana, then he start to practice Sammasana Jnana, comprehension knowledge. After that, he going to see the arising and perishing of the kalapas or nama, the nama rupas. At that time, he can see clearly arising and perishing. At that time, he can see the clear path. This is a path for the attain nibbana. So maybe this is a path for the develop this vipassana knowledge. This is a place, because the every time when you are seeing the cause and arising and perishing of the mentality and materialities, then you can see clearly this is a path. So this is a one of the Magga Magga Jnana Dassana Visuddhi. After that, the practice knowledge or vision purification, Patipada Jnana Dassana Visuddhi. And the last one is knowledge of vision purification, Jnana Dassana Visuddhi, until get Nibbana. So anyway, according to the that pagoda chart, explaining all the way, what is the way for the Nibbana from the Sila. The Sila is a base. Because of the sila, you can develop your concentration. Because of concentration, you can develop the panya. So the sila is morality purification. Samadhi is the consciousness purification. Panya is from view purification up to knowledge and vision purification. So that's why our Lord Buddha explained, anyone want to practice Dhamma, want to develop his Bodhipakya Dhamma, then according to the Sila, Samadhi, Panya, you can develop your path, your pure path, the Nibbana way. This is an explanation. So I think you are familiar this pagoda, because the Pa-Auk Sayadaw always explaining this pagoda chart about the Nibbana way. So you can read and you can understand by how they explain. So then after that we can go to our next chapter, the Sabba Sangaha, compendium of the whole. Why we including Sabba Sangaha? Because this one also very important for the meditators. The compendium of the whole. In the section, all the concrete entities in Abhidhamma are grouped and classified. Hence, it is called the compendium of the whole. These classifications show the range of phenomena that are to be comprehended by insight, the sammasana. In the first discourse of full understanding, Patama Parijhanana Sutta, in the Buddha said, because Lord Buddha mentioned, Sabbang Bhikkhave Anabhijanang, Aparijanang, Avirajayang, Appajahang Ababbo Dukkhakayaya. Now you see, the Lord Buddha mentioned, no? Bhikkhus without direct knowing and fully understanding the all, without developing discussion towards it and abandoning it, one is incapable of destroying suffering. Now you see, if someone wants to destroy suffering without knowing the all, cannot. That's why we have to know what are the sabbang. What is the meaning sabbang? Hence, it is important to understand all the phenomena analyzed under this section. Then the Lord Buddha made, in the according to Abhidhamma Sangha explained, Sabba Sangahe Panchakanda, Rupakando, Vedanakando, Sanyakando, Sankarakando, Vijnanakando. In the compendium of the whole, the 5 aggregates are the mentality aggregate, the feeling aggregate, the perception aggregate, the volitional formation aggregate, the consciousness aggregates. The 5 aggregates, okay, there are 5 aggregates. The word khanda, what is the meaning of khanda? Khanda, you should understood first what is the meaning khanda. The khanda is understood in the sense of group, mass, or aggregate, rasi. Now the khanda is a big group, no? Group, the mass or aggregate, khanda. The Buddha analyzed a living being into these 5 groups. In the discourse on aggregates, Khanda Sutta, the Buddha explained, Yankinchi bhikkave rupang atitanagata paccupannang ajjattang va bahiddha va olarikang va sukumang va hinang va panitang va yandure santikeva ayang vucchati rupakkando. Because the whatever kind of materialities there is, whether past, future or present, internal or external, gross or subtle, inferior or superior, far or near. This is called the materiality aggregates. Now, if someone want to know clearly what is the materiality aggregates, then Lord Buddha explained the materiality aggregates, they divide into 11 ways for the meditators. Then you can see what is the past materiality aggregate, what is the future, what is the present, what is the internal, what is the external, what is the gross and subtle, inferior and superior, far or near. This way, you have to know the same method of explanation is applied into the other four aggregates also. Yang kinchi bhikkave yakachi bhikkave vedana atita nagata paccupanna ajjattang va bahiddha va, etc. So the whatever kind of the feeling there is, whether past, future or present, internal or external, gross or subtle, inferior, superior, far or near. This is called the feeling aggregates. The same way about the perception aggregate, about the volition aggregate, about the consciousness aggregate. So if someone know the what is the, according to the sutta, explain the different type of aggregates. They are especially they are every aggregates divide into 11 way. There are 11 categories. If some meditators want to practice this one without knowing Abhidhamma, without knowing the clearly aggregates, he cannot practice. That's why according to the Abhidhamma Sangha, under the Sabba Sangha, explaining aggregate scale well. Because each of these five, whether materiality, feeling, perception, formation, or consciousness, can be divided into these 11 categories. Each of them is called an aggregate. Nibbana is not included in the five aggregates, as the Nibbana cannot be divided into any of these categories of past, future, present, etc. Now, important thing. Only there are four paramattha, four ultimate realities. What are the four? Chitta, Chetasika, Rupa, and Nibbana. Now, our Lord Buddha, when he dividing the aggregates in the excluding Nibbana, Nibbana cannot include the one of the aggregates. Why? We cannot see what is the past Nibbana, what is the future Nibbana, what is the present, what is the internal, external. We cannot say, cannot divide like this. That's why Nibbana is not included in the five aggregates. As the Nibbana cannot be divided into any of these categories of past, future, present, etc. Okay. The relationship between the five aggregates and the four types of ultimate realities. Now you can see clearly about the five aggregates and four ultimate realities. What is the relationship there? First one, materiality aggregates, Rupa Kanda. Rupa Kanda is a 28 type of materiality. What is the Paramatta is also material Rupa. Rupa Paramatta we can call Rupa Kanda. Okay, Rupa Paramatta we can call Rupa Kanda. Same way, Vedana Kanda, feeling aggregate. Feeling aggregate is feeling mental factor. Feeling mental factor is called feeling aggregate. Sanya Kanda, perception aggregate. Perception mental factor is called perception aggregate. Okay, perception aggregate. and the volation formation aggregates, sankhara kanda. There remain 50 mental factors. Usually, how many mental factors? Chetasika, there are 52, no? 52 mental factors divide into three khanda. Divide into three khanda. What are the three? The Vedana is called feeling aggregate. Sanya is called perception aggregate. Remaining, there are 50 mental factors are called volation formation aggregates. Okay. Now about the Paramatma is a Chetasika. Paramatma Chetasika. About the Paramatma consciousness, Chitta. Now the Vijnana Kanda. Vijnana Kanda is a consciousness aggregate. There are 89 consciousness, 89 Chitta we call consciousness aggregates. The Nibbana is one of the Paramatta, not included here according to the Kanda. Now there are Rupa Paramatta, we call Rupa Kanda, Chetasika Paramatta, we call there are three Kanda, Chitta Paramatta, we call one Kanda. Now according to the ultimate realities, there are 5 aggregates. Okay. The Abhidhamma Vibhavini sub-commentary gave the following similars on the 5 aggregates and the reason for them being listed in this order. Okay, now the aggregates Khanda, similar Upama, reason for similar, reason for the order. Okay, now you can see Rupa is materiality, Bhajana, the vessel or bowl, Vedananu, Vedanani Siyata, being the support of feeling. And same way, the place where one consumes, consume. But the Vedana, feeling the food, being the thing enjoy. What one the consumes, consumes. But the perception, sanya, the seasoning, curry, being the means by which one saves the feeling. The same way you have to understand about the formation and about the consciousness. This is also the sub-commentary explain about the how we understand Panchakanda. Now, important thing, they have there are 2 type of Kanda, the Panchakanda and Panchupadana Kanda. There are 5 aggregates and there are 5 aggregates of clinging. Now what is the difference between Panchakanda and Panchupadana Kanda? Usually Panchupadana Kanda for the ordinary person or for the who not yet receive arahatship. Under the others arya, the noble person also including here. But who received the arahatship, then Panchakanda only for them. So then that's why this one also we have to understand about the 5 aggregate of clinging. Panchupadana Kanda, Rupupadana Kando, the materiality aggregate of clinging. Veda Nupadana Kando, the feeling aggregate of clinging. Sanyupadana Kando, the perception aggregate of clinging. Sankharupadana Kando, the volation formations aggregates of clinging. Vijnanupadana Kando, the consciousness aggregates of clinging. So this is the Panchupadana Kanda. The 5 aggregates of clinging. Okay, these are the called Upadana Kanda, aggregates of clinging, because they are constitute the object of clinging. In the same discourse on aggregates, the Buddha explained, yang kinchi bhikkave rupang atitanagata pacchuppannam ajjatang va bahidda va olarikang va supumang va hinang va panitang va yandure santike va sasavang upadaniyam ayang uchati rupupadana kando. Very important thing. Now we know there are 11 types of rupa. No? The rupa already divided 11 group. That's a Lord Buddha mentioned, because whatever kind of materiality there is, whether past, future or present, internal or external, gross or subtle, inferior or superior, far or near. But this is the sasavang upadaniyam. Sasavang, that is tainted. Okay, the with taint. Upadaniya, that can be clung. The past of the clinging, clung to the clung. This is called the materiality aggregates subject to clinging. Now you see, the usually the ordinary person always the clinging, they are attached to the rupa. That's why this one we call rupupadana kanda. They are rupa with clinging, rupa with taint, asava. Again, the same method of explanation is applied to the other four aggregates of clinging. Now, same way, you have to understand about the Vedana Upadana Kanda, Sanyupadana Kanda, Sankarupadana Kanda, and Vinyanupadana Kanda. Because the whatever aggregates were attached with the pain or the clinging at that time, meaning we call the Upadana Kanda, the clinging aggregates of clinging aggregates. Here all components of the five aggregates that enter into the range of the four types of clinging are called aggregates of clinging. So there are four types of clinging have been explained earlier under the Compendium of Unwholesome. Now you know about the what are the upadana, no? There are four types of upadana, clinging. We already kama upadana, ditti upadana, silabhat upadana, attavad upadana. There are four types of upadana. Kama upadana, clinging to sense pleasure. Kama, object is kama. Ditti upadana, clinging to wrong view. Okay. Silabhat upadana, clinging to rites and ceremonies for wrong practice. Attavad upadana, clinging to doctrine of self. So, according to the Paramatta, according to the
Okay. We are sorry, we lost Bante's connection. We wait for a while.
Now okay.
Oh, yes,
Just
now
drop
okay.
my internet.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now about the upadana clinging. No, according to the Paramatta, the kama upadana, clinging to sense pleasure, meaning loba. This is a loba, greed, loba. About the ditti upadana, silabhat upadana, attavad upadana. There are three clinging. What is the Paramatta? Is a wrong view, ditti. Wrong view, ditti. Now, about there are four upadana, but according to the mental factors, there are two Chetasika. There are two Chetasika. What are the two? Lobha and Ditti. Lobha and Ditti. So now you this wait. Yeah, the about the Lobha and Ditti we call for the Upadana. So the someone when they clinging, someone attached with Lobha or clinging Lobha or with Ditti, some of the Rupa or Vedana, Sanya, Sankara, Vijnana, at that time we call Panchupadana Kanda. The five aggregates of clinging include the uh, entire aggregates of materiality and the four mental aggregates of mundane plane. The four mental aggregates of the supermundane plane are not aggregates of clinging. Now you see, because they really transcend the range of clinging. That is, they cannot become object of greed or wrong view. Now you see, in the under the mundane plane, they have the five clinging aggregates, but under the supermundane plane, don't have the clinging aggregate. They have the only aggregates. Okay. Now, about the aggregates and aggregate of clinging, Kanda and Upadana Kanda. Materiality, Rupa Kanda, there are 28 Rupa and same way 28 Rupa. But 89 consciousness, 52 associated mental factors. There are 81 mundane consciousness, Loke Chitta, 52 associated mental factors. Now you see, excluding 8 supermundane consciousness, Lokottara Chitta, and 36 mental factors, Chetasika, because when we are explaining Upadana Kanda, at that time you have to exclude the Lokottara Chitta and Chetasika. This is a meaning. In the case of aggregate Kanda, it is the collection of all similar Dhammas in a group without differentiating whether they are associated with pain or not associated with pain. Okay. However, in order to identify the object for inside meditation, the aggregates of clinging, which are only those associated with pain, are taught. We can see from the earlier table that the four clingings can be reduced to only greed and wrong view. These two unwholesome mental factors can only take mundane object. They cannot take supermundane object. Therefore, only the mundane mental aggregates, consciousness, feeling, perception, and formation, which are associated with pain and subject to clinging, are aggregates of clinging, and are the object of vipassana. However, in the case of materiality aggregates, all 28 rupas are always mundane, associated with pain and subject to clinging. So the materiality aggregates of clinging in the same as the materiality aggregates, aggregate. So then now you have to know about the meaning of the aggregates, Kanda, and meaning of aggregates of clinging, Upadana Kanda. So the especially Upadana Kanda is object for the Vipassana. Now the every meditators, if you know the clearly what is the five Kanda, how they all the Paramatta, how they divide into Kanda, according the how they divide into Kanda, then the then you can easy to practice meditation. You can easy to develop your vipassana knowledge. So now I think you understand what is the meaning of khandha. Now under the compendium of whole, there we already explained about the 5 khandha, but still we have the 12 sense bases and the 18 elements and 4 noble truth. We are not yet finished. Maybe we can continue with in the next week. Okay. So this one also important for us to know, because especially now the some of the meditation teachers, when they are teaching the vipassana stage, at that time they are explaining this is a panchakanda vipassana, this is a ayatana vipassana, this is a dhatu vipassana, this is a paticca samuppada vipassana, this is a chatusatya vipassana, etc. There are different way explained according to the sutta or Abhidhamma. So that's why if someone want to practice panchakanda vipassana, then you should know how they divided khanda according to the paramatta. And if someone want to practice ayatana vipassana, at that time you should know what are the 12 bases. Someone want to practice dhatu vipassana, then if you should know about the 18 elements. Someone want to practice paticca samuppada vipassana, you should know what are the 12 types of depending origination. This way we have to know clearly. So now I think okay, sister, if you have anything to ask, so maybe we can continue next week also.
Yes, Bhante. Thank you very much, Bhante. Bhante, we got a questions on Facebook. Let me find the page. Bhante can see the screen. Someone is asking about the first jhana. She only count 37. She only count 36, not 37. Yeah. Why is it so?
Vichitta.
Vichitta. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, yeah, but you see, the 7 universal and 6 occasional, and the 19 beautiful, 1 delusion. 19 plus 1, 20.
19
20
plus 1, 20, yes.
Yeah, 20.
20.
And after that 33, no?
20, 23.
Yeah,
26.
26. Yeah.
1, 20.
Yes. And the 3.
26.
Yes, 26. Now you see again, sorry. The 19 beautiful universe.
Yes.
And the 3 virati also there.
3
virati
viratis.
And 1 the amoha.
Oh yes, yes,
delusion.
correct.
At that time the 23 here.
23, yes, correct.
23 plus 13.
6 plus 13, 6 and 7.
Yeah, 36.
36, yes.
With chitta, 37.
37, yes.
Because you see the total, there's a total mentality, nama dhamma, nama. Because there are no mention the mental factors, no? The total 37, no?
So is the chitta plus the chitta seekers?
Yes, right.
Yes,
because
okay.
they are counting according to nama. Because
Okay.
if they total mental factors, they are 36. But there's a total mentality is a nama, they are 37, including chitta.
Okay. Thank you very much, Bhante. Yeah, the question is, she typed the question now. Can we say Indriya must be developed to such a strong level that they become powers?
Can. Because because the who has the power of the indriya, his mind cannot shake strong. That's why the faculty of the more practicing can be the power also. May all of you be healthy. May all of you be free from suffering. May all of you be attain Nibbana soon. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Repeat after me. ඉදම්මේ පුඤ්ඤං ආසවක්ඛයා වහං හෝතු ඉදම්මේ පුඤ්ඤං නිබ්බානස්ස පච්චයෝ හෝතු මම පුඤ්ඤ භාගං සබ්බ සත්තානං භාජේමි තේ සබ්බේ මේ සමං පුඤ්ඤ භාගං ලබන්තු සාදු 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 සුඛී හෝතු නිබ්බාන පච්චය හෝතු